My name is Helen Theodosakis, and I am the co-chair of the Philanthropy Fund Committee of the Metropolis of Chicago Philoptical Society. The idea behind it is we served as a clearinghouse for our chapters for information. We shared information on clients. We became the treasury for them in catastrophic cases, and we had a number of those. We do not take the initiative from the chapters to be able to take care of the people in their own communities. We certainly encourage that. But at times the financial burden is so great, they can't undertake the whole thing. That's when they look to us. So with that in mind, that was the beginning of the Philanthropy Fund. It has operated for 35 years. I feel very blessed that I've been able to be part of it all these years, and good Lord willing, for a few years more. We believe that the work of the Philopticos is philanthropy, and this projects our work to a great extent. When a case comes to us and they say they need this, this, and that, we help them set the priorities. What's first? What's important? While we can't hope to cover everything for them, we do the best we can for the client. Initially, the Hellenic Foundation had a social service agency, and they would come to the Philopticos so that we could help them with their cases financially. They gave us the information, and together we tried to solve the problem of the client, discuss the client's needs. We come to a very amicable solution, and we move forward with our cases. That has happened in the past a number of times, for funerals as well as housing, food needs, and whatever else the client may require. So it has been an effort on both our parts. It has proved to be successful, and we do hope it can continue in the future. The efforts on Philopticos has been really extreme. They have been very diligent in their work and very giving. I tell you, it's been marvelous because we always undertake new programs. And we, as I said before, we kind of go with the flow. Whatever is necessary, we're at the forefront. We're the first to answer the call for distress. Whether it's a hurricane, whether it's tornado, whether it's fire, we're there. So Philopticos is a wonderful organization. They do many good works, and we like to do it silently. No pats on the back. And that's important. What the new year will bring is hard to say, but whatever it does, it's going to be a challenge, and we will be there to face it. We had a liver transplant case in Joliet. The fund was raised by the church and by the Philopticos, and they turned that money over to us and said, pay her bills and give her what is necessary. And we did just that. She is well, grateful, and it's just wonderful to see her in good health. But those are the things that lighten your heart when you see the end result. It's another one that I'd like to talk about is we had a very dysfunctional family, unfortunately. The father was on narcotics. The mother was not as attentive as she should have been for her 3 children. We recommended that the children go to St. Basil Academy so they would stay there, be schooled there. I myself took them to the airport, where I watched the mother bade her children goodbye, and they went away. And 4 years later, they graduated. They went on to their high school. They graduated from there. They went to college, and now they're thriving in their own professions. That was, to me, the greatest thing that could happen. You actually rescued 3 children from what had been a not too pleasant a life for them. Now they have choices. And that, to me, that was great. I felt like a godmother to those children. At any rate, those are some of the things. There's so many more. I wouldn't begin to enumerate them all, but those stand out vividly in my memory.
In doing your work, would additional funding enhance your ability to meet the needs of our community?
Additional funding would certainly be able to widen our scope of helping individuals. We have a cap for each case. So we have to be frugal in our spending. And that's why I say when we talk to the clients, they have to prioritize their needs. So yes, extra funding would definitely be an asset for our work, to be able to spread a little more joy, especially during the holiday seasons, and certainly be able to fortify the cases with a little more financial sustenance.
In hearing what you're saying, did you ever consider asking for a grant from the Hellenic Foundation to expand the scope of what you're doing? What you do is core to what we want to do. You know, we give out grants, Helen, for one purpose, to benefit our community. Nothing moves our mission forward more than what you do. Nothing. So, in moving our organizations closer going forward, if financial assistance can help you in the scope of your work, then financial assistance from the Hellenic Foundation can and should happen.
You know, we would love to collaborate on something like that and expand what we think is necessary along the way. I think that our working relationship has been very effective in the past, and I foresee that it will be solidified in the future in many ways.
Please know what a pleasure it is to work with you, to have this relationship, collaborating with you. It brings me great joy.
Thank you, Peter, and I feel the same way as you. It's been very rewarding for me to be able to find conclusions for our cases. We've done it together. We've certainly had a meeting of the minds, and we're able to move forward with solutions. And that's the important thing. The fact that we're getting our work done and we're collaborating in a beautiful way, and I appreciate that. And I thank you, and I thank the Foundation for all of your help.